Have you ever been jolted awake at 3 a.m. by a leg cramp so intense it feels like your muscles turn to stone? That was my mom, Linda, just 2 years ago. Night after night, she'd wake up in pain, clutching her calf, unable to sleep. It broke my heart to see her struggle because I know how much those cramps steal your rest, your energy, even your joy for the day ahead. I am Dr. Emily Carter, and after 10 years helping seniors live stronger, healthier lives, I've learned one thing. Leg cramps don't have to control you. What if I told you that it's simple? Food in your fridge could cut your cramps in half. Or that a 5-minute trick before bed could change everything? And best of all, what if you could feel like yourself again? Walking, laughing, sleeping soundly without that nagging fear of pain? Today, I'm sharing the exact plan that helped my mom and thousands of my patients say goodbye to leg cramps for good. From 3 surprising foods to a game-changing stretch you'll wish you knew sooner. This is your roadmap to a cramp-free life. So, grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's take this journey together because you deserve nights of peace and days full of energy. Ready to discover how? Let's dive in right now. Before we dive into the foods and tricks that'll set you free from leg cramps, let's take a moment to understand what's really happening in your body. Because knowing why those cramps hit can make all the difference. Think of your muscles like a finely tuned orchestra. They need the right signals carried by nutrients like potassium and magnesium to play smoothly. But when those nutrients are low, or when blood flow slows down, it's like the conductor loses control and your muscles cramp up painfully. For seniors, this happens more often because our bodies don't absorb nutrients as well, and things like dehydration or certain medications can throw everything off balance. Let me tell you about my neighbor, John, a retired firefighter who's as tough as they come. He started getting leg cramps out of nowhere, and it wasn't until his doctor pointed out his blood pressure meds, a diuretic, that we connected the dots. Those pills were flushing out his potassium, leaving his muscles starving. A 2020 study in the Journal of Gerontology backs this up. Half of seniors on diuretics deal with frequent cramps. But it's not just med sitting too long, not drinking enough water, or even health issues like diabetes can make cramps worse. Here's the good news. Leg cramps aren't just a part of a ging theory, a signal your body needs a little extra love. Picture your muscles like a car engine. Without the right fuel nutrients, water, movement it stalls. But with the right care, you can keep it running smoothly. That's what we're building today, a plan to fuel your body and stop those cramps in their tracks. The lesson here? Don't ignore those cramps theory, your body's way of asking for help. And help is closer than you think. Starting with a food you probably have in your fridge right now. Curious? Let's crack open the first secret to a cramp-free life. Let's start with a food that's probably sitting in your fridge right now. Eggs. They're not just for breakfast theory, a powerhouse for keeping your muscles strong and those leg cramps at bay. And trust me, when I saw how they helped my Aunt Susan, I knew eggs were something special. Here's why eggs are so incredible. Each egg packs 6 grams of high-quality protein, the building blocks your muscles need to repair and stay resilient. As we age, we lose muscle, a condition called sarcopenia that makes cramps more likely. Eggs fight back, helping your muscles contract smoothly without those painful spasms. Plus, the yolks are loaded with vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium to keep muscles and bones strong. And don't forget vitamin B12, it's like a shield for your nerves, stopping misfired signals that trigger cramps. A 2019 study found seniors low on B12 had 30% more leg cramps. Eggs can help fix that. Let me tell you about my Aunt Susan. At 68, she was struggling with leg cramps that made her dread her evening walks. I suggested she add eggs to her breakfast, a couple boiled or scrambled with veggies. 2 weeks later, she called me, beaming. Emily, I'm sleeping through the night. Her cramps were nearly gone, and she felt stronger. It wasn't magic, it was the protein and vitamins giving her muscles what they needed. Now, a quick tip. Not all eggs are created equal. Skip the greasy fried eggs and go for boiled, poached, or scrambled with spinach for an extra magnesium boost. Aim for 6 to 7 eggs a week. Research shows that's safe for most folks, even with cholesterol concerns. If you're worried about your heart or have diabetes, check with your doctor and maybe stick to egg whites. Oh, and pro tip, keep a few hard-boiled eggs in the fridge for a quick snack. It's a game changer. The big lesson? Eggs are like a daily multivitamin for your muscles, simple, affordable, and powerful. Start small, and you'll feel the difference. Ready for the next food that'll supercharge your cramp-free plan? It's a fruit you'll love, and it's up next. Now, let's talk about a fruit that's sweet, simple, and a total superstar for stopping leg cramps: bananas. They're like nature's energy bar, packed with nutrients to keep your muscles happy. And when I saw how they changed my dad's nights, I knew bananas were a must-share. Why are bananas so powerful? One medium banana delivers 420 milligrams of potassium fats, like a spark plug for your muscles, helping them contract and relax without those painful spasms. Low potassium can make your muscles twitchy, especially at night. Bananas also have magnesium, 32 milligrams per fruit, which calms overexcited nerves and reduces tightness. And let's not forget vitamin B6, which boosts nerve health and fights inflammation that can make cramps worse. A 2018 study showed seniors low on B6 had more leg cramps. Bananas help fill that gap naturally. Here's a story close to my heart. My dad, a retired teacher, used to wake up with leg cramps that left him exhausted. I suggested he eat a banana every evening, maybe with a dab of peanut butter for extra protein. A month later, he grinned at me over coffee and said, "Emily, I'm sleeping like a kid again." His cramps were down to once in a blue moon, and he had more pep in his step. It was the potassium and magnesium working their magic. A quick tip: 1 or 2 bananas a day is perfect for most folks. Try them as a snack, blend them into a smoothie with yogurt, or slice them over oatmeal for a breakfast boost. If you're watching your sugar like for diabetes, spare bananas with nuts to keep your blood sugar steady. And skip banana chips or fried treats. They're reloaded with unhealthy fats that won't help your muscles. Oh, and here's a hack. Keep bananas at room temperature to ripen, just right. They're sweetest when they're speckled. The lesson here? Bananas are your go-to for keeping cramps away. They're easy, affordable, and delicious. Add them to your day, and you'll feel the difference. Up next, we've got a crunchy food that's small but mighty for your muscles. Can't wait to share it with you. If you're looking for a small snack that packs a big punch against leg cramps, nuts and seeds are your new best friends. These tiny powerhouses are loaded with nutrients to keep your muscles relaxed and strong. And when I saw how they helped my friend Carol, I knew I had to share their magic with you. Let's break it down. Nuts and seeds are bursting with magnesium. Think 168 milligrams in just an ounce of pumpkin seeds, nearly half your daily needs. Magnesium is like a lullaby for your muscles, calming them to prevent those painful spasms. They're also rich in potassium. Pistachios have 290 milligrams per ounce, helping your nerves and muscles work in harmony. Plus, nuts like walnuts bring omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation that can make cramps worse. A 2021 study in nutrients found that seniors with low magnesium had 25% more muscle cramps. Nuts and seeds can change that fast. Take my friend Carol, a 70-year-old gardener who loves her daily walks. But leg cramps were slowing her down, especially at night. I suggested she sprinkle pumpkin seeds on her salads or snack on a handful of almonds. 3 weeks later, she texted me, "Emily, my legs feel like they're 20 again." Her cramps were almost gone, and she was back to tending her roses pain-free. It was the magnesium and healthy fats giving her muscles the boost they needed. Here's the trick. Go for raw or dry roasted nuts and seeds, not the salty, processed kind. Those could dehydrate you and make cramps worse. A small handful, about 1 ounce, daily is perfect. Try almonds, pumpkin seeds, or walnuts. If you're watching your weight, portion control is key since nuts are calorie-dense. And here's a hack. Toss chia seeds into your morning yogurt for an extra magnesium kick. Store nuts in an airtight container to keep them fresh. A snack you'll love. The lesson? Don't underestimate these tiny cramp fighters. A handful of nuts or seeds can make a world of difference. Add them to your routine, and your muscles will thank you. Next up, We're diving into something even simpler that's critical for stopping cramps. Stay with Mite's a game changer. We've talked about foods that fight leg cramps, but there's one simple thing you might be overlooking: water. Staying hydrated is like giving your muscles a big, huge, it's a secret weapon to keep cramps away. And my Uncle Mike's story proves just how powerful it can be. Here's why water matters so much. When you're dehydrated, your muscles shrink and get irritable, making cramps more likely. Even mild dehydration, like skipping a glass of water after a walk, can trigger spasms. Water keeps your muscles flexible and helps nutrients like potassium flow where they're needed. For seniors, it's extra important because our bodies don't signal thirst as strongly. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses a day, about 1.5 liters, and if you're active, add a bit more. Let me tell you about my Uncle Mike, a 72-year-old who loves his morning hikes. He used to get leg cramps that stopped him in his tracks. I noticed he barely drank water, just coffee and soda. So I got him a reusable water bottle and challenged him to sip throughout the day. 2 weeks later, he called me thrilled. "Emily, my legs feel lighter." His cramps dropped by half, all because he gave his muscles the hydration they craved. A quick tip: plain water is great, but you can jazz it up with a slice of lemon or cucumber for flavor. Coconut water's another winner. It's packed with electrolytes. Skip sugary sodas or energy drinks, they could dehydrate you more. And here's a hack: set a reminder on your phone to drink a glass every couple of hours. It's a small habit with big results. The lesson? Water's not just a drink, it's fuel for your muscles to stay cramp-free. Start sipping today, and you'll feel the difference. Ready for the next step? We're about to move those muscles with a simple trick you'll love. Let's keep going. Now that we've fueled your muscles with food and water, let's get them moving. A little exercise can work wonders for leg cramps by boosting blood flow, and it doesn't take much. Just 5 minutes a day changed everything for my mom, and I can't wait to share her secret with you. Here's why movement matters. Poor circulation starves your muscles of oxygen, making them tight and prone to cramps. Gentle exercise like stretching or walking acts like a pump, sending blood and nutrients exactly where they're needed. For seniors, this is key because our muscles stiffen with age. A 2022 study found that just 10 minutes of daily stretching cut leg cramps by 20% in older adults. You don't need a gym, just a corner of your living room in a few minutes. My mom, Linda, used to think exercise meant running marathons, not her thing at 70. But when leg cramps kept waking her up, I showed her 3 simple moves: ankle circles, calf stretches, and toe points. She started doing them for 5 minutes before bed, right while watching her favorite show. A month later, she told me, "Emily, I'm sleeping like a baby and my legs feel alive." Her cramps were nearly gone, all thanks to a little movement. Here's how to start. Try 10 ankle circles each way, then stand and stretch your calves for 30 seconds per leg. Hold a chair for balance if needed. Do it during a commercial break or while brewing coffee. Start slow. Overdoing it can tire your muscles. And bonus tip: wear comfy shoes for short walks to keep the blood flowing. These moves are like a daily reset for your legs. The lesson? A few minutes of movement can wake up your muscles and chase cramps away. Make it a habit, and you'll feel stronger every day. Up next, we'll check if something unexpected like your meds might be causing those cramps. Stay with me. Sometimes leg cramps aren't just about food or movement. They can be a clue something else is going on, like your medications or health. Understanding these hidden causes can be a game changer, just like it was for my cousin Jane. Here's what I mean. Some common medications like diuretics for blood pressure or statins for cholesterol can flush out nutrients like potassium and magnesium, leaving your muscles cramping. Diuretics, for example, pull water and electrolytes from your body, which can trigger spasms. Health issues like diabetes or poor circulation can also make cramps worse by affecting nerve signals or blood flow. A 2023 study found that 40% of seniors on blood pressure meds report frequent leg cramps. Knowing this can help you spot the root cause. My cousin Jane, 60, was frustrated with leg cramps that hit every evening. She didn't realize her cholesterol medication might be part of the problem until she mentioned it at a checkup. Her doctor adjusted her dose, and suggested a magnesium supplement. A few weeks later, Jane told me, "Emily, I feel like myself again." Her cramps faded, and she was back to her yoga classes with a smile. If your cramps don't ease up with food or exercise, talk to your doctor. Keep a little notebook, jot down when cramps happen and what meds you're taking. It's a simple way to spot patterns. And don't ignore signs like swelling or numbness. Those could point to something like poor circulation that needs checking. Your doctor might tweak your meds or run a quick test to catch what's going on. The lesson? Cramps can be your body's way of waving a flag. Didn't brush them off. A quick chat with your doctor could unlock the fix. Next, we're tying it all together with a daily routine to keep cramps gone for good. You're going to love this. We've covered foods, water, exercise, and health checks. Now, let's tie it all together into a simple daily routine to keep leg cramps away for good. It's like building a little roadmap for your muscles, and seeing how it worked for my parents makes me so excited to share this with you. Here's how it works. Start your morning with a couple of boiled eggs and a handful of almonds, protein and magnesium to kick things off. Midday, snack on a banana and sip water every hour. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses by bedtime. Before dinner, try 5 minutes of ankle circles or a short walk around the block to get your blood flowing. And if cramps persist, jot down notes for your next doctor's visit. This routine isn't about big changes, it's small steps that add up. A 2022 study showed consistent habits like these cut leg cramps by 30% in seniors. My parents are my favorite example. They used to struggle with leg cramps, but I helped them build this routine. Mom loves her morning eggs with spinach, and Dad carries a water bottle everywhere now. They do calf stretches together while chatting in the evening. It's become their little ritual. Last month, Mom told me, "Emily, we're sleeping better and walking farther." Their cramps are rare now, and they're enjoying life so much more. A few tips to make it stick. Plan your meals weekly. Buy eggs, bananas, and raw nuts in bulk to save time. Keep a water bottle by your favorite chair to remind you to drink. Try stretching during TV time to make it fun. And don't overwhelm yourself. Pick 1 or 2 habits to start, like adding a banana or drinking an extra glass of water. Store nuts in airtight jars to keep them fresh, and prep hard-boiled eggs ahead for quick snacks. The lesson? Small, steady habits are your ticket to a cramp-free life. Consistency is everything. Start today, and you'll be amazed at how good you feel. We're almost done. Next, I'll wrap it up with a plan to make this all yours forever. Let's finish strong. We just walked through a roadmap to stop leg cramps. Foods like eggs, bananas, and nuts, staying hydrated, simple stretches, and checking your health. These aren't just tips. Theory, your ticket to nights without pain and days full of energy. My mom's story shows it's possible, and I'm so excited for you to make it yours. Let's recap the plan. Start your day with eggs for protein, snack on bananas for potassium, and sprinkle nuts for magnesium. Sip water all day, 6 to 8 glasses. Do 5 minutes of ankle circles or stretches before bed. And if cramps linger, talk to your doctor about meds or health issues. This routine is like a daily hug for your muscles, keeping them strong and relaxed. A 2023 study found seniors who followed similar habits cut cramps by nearly half. So you're on the right track. Remember my mom, Linda? 2 years ago, leg cramps stole her sleep and her walks with my kids. Today, she's out there, chasing her grandkids in the park, sleeping soundly, all because she built this routine: eggs in the morning, water all day, stretches at night. She told me, "Emily, I feel free again." That's what I want for you: freedom to enjoy every moment without pain holding you back. Here's the lesson. You have the power to take control, one small step at a time. I challenge you to try this plan for 14 days. Eat the foods, drink the water, move a little, and see how you feel. I'm rooting for you. Hit that like button if you're inspired. Subscribe to join our community for more health tips, and comment, "I'm in," to start your cramp-free journey. Next time, I'll share a 10-minute bedtime routine to sleep better and move better. To miss it. Let's make those cramps a thing of the past together. You got this.